Ritu Arya, Priya Kansara, and Nida Manzoor on scaling buildings and learning Kung Fu for polite society. Sundance 2023. They also talk about why Kansara is the next Tom Cruise, their sisterhood on set, priming the audience for insanity, and what's next for Manzoor. At this year's Sundance, one of the standout films was writer-director Nida Manzoor's feature directorial debut, Polite Society. Blending up genres, Polite Society is an action-packed comedy about two British Pakistani sisters, Riya and Leena Khan, and Riya's indignant will to fight for her hopes and dreams, and her sisters, no matter whose butt she has to kick. Riya, played by first-time leading lady Priya Kansara, is an aspiring stuntwoman, who enlists the help of her older sister, Leena, Ritu Arya, to film her antics for her YouTube channel, while the headstrong Riya is dead set on breaking into the industry. Her sister is struggling with recapturing her creativity after dropping out of art school. It's around this time that the charming and successful Salim Shah, Akshay Khanna, sets his sights on Leena, and it seems a wedding is inevitable. Unfortunately, Riya is convinced that marriage is the last thing her sister needs, and Salim's family, especially his mother, Rahila Nimra Bucker, are evil. Following Polite Society's world premiere at Sundance, Manzoor, Kansara, and Arya dropped by the Collider studio in Park City to discuss their film with Collider's Steve Weintraub. During their interview, Kansara and Arya share their first impressions of the script, discuss the physical aspects of their roles like scaling buildings and learning Kung Fu, and Manzoor declares Kansara the next Tom Cruise for performing her own stunts. They discuss the editing process, the many different iterations of the script, how test screenings helped land improvements, and building up to that batshit third act. They also talk about the nearly all-women cast and crew, forming a sisterhood on set, and what's next for Manzoor. For all of this and more, check out the interview in the player above, or read the full transcript below. That's one of the things I love about Sundance and doing a studio is when people meet people that they're fans of. Hopefully, she'll see your movie, but is it weird like meeting someone like that? I don't know how many people you've met that you're a fan of and then all of a sudden you're just meeting them. Kansara. Yeah. And it doesn't happen very often. I mean, I feel lucky to work with people that I admire. So I remember meeting these guys for the first time and being like, oh my god, be chill. This is going to be fine. Nida Manzoor. But are we Anne Hathaway? Though, no. Kansara. No. Not really. I love you guys. The trailer is online for the film so people can get a taste of it, but most people watching this interview won't have seen the movie yet. So how have you been describing it to friends and family? Manzoor. I've been describing it with great difficulty because it's a genre-bending, mad movie. But I would say it's an action comedy about two sisters, and it's really their love story, and it's their kind of breaking up and coming together, with a bit of heist thrown in, with a bit of kung fu in there. It's a big blend, but ultimately it's a film about sisterhood, I'd say. I can't imagine what it was like for the two of you reading the script for the first time. I watch a lot of movies, and I have not seen this movie before. So, what was it like for the two of you reading this for the first time, or hearing about it? Kansara. It was bonkers. It's kind of mad. I was laughing a lot reading it, and I think the story of the sisters, and the fact that it is a love story between them, it really spoke to me. I felt like I related to it, and I understood it, and I connected to it instantly. So I was like, I need to be a part of this. This is so cool. Ritu Arya. Well, I had worked with Nida a couple of times before, so even before reading it, I was like, I know I want to be part of this. Then reading it, it was just as crazy as I thought it would be. Which I loved. Yeah. Super funny, heartwarming, and I was really drawn to my character, excited to see what I could bring, like, to bring her off the page. I just knew it would be such a fun shoot. Also, because of what you guys do on screen, it's not just delivering lines. It is a three-dimensional role in every possible way. I can't imagine the physicality of doing the shoot and everything that went on. Can you talk a little bit about the behind the scenes? Kansara. Oh my gosh. I feel like I completed an entire CV in this job. I scaled buildings, did dances, and learned kung fu. I feel like I checked so many boxes, riding bikes and you name it. So it was so fun. There was a lot of prep involved, and we did a lot of stunt and fight practice in the build up to it. It was class around 6/7 of a week before we started shooting. So it was an immediate deep dive into everything because I wanted to do as much of it as possible, but it was so much fun. Manzoor. I will say that Priya is the next Tom Cruise. She did so many of her own stunts. And on set sometimes, last 5 minutes of the day, we're all like, we gotta get the shot, we gotta get the shot. She's just like, teamwork makes the dream work, and then gets in the wire and does a backflip, and I was just like, what is she, did she do it? And we're all like, kind of in a shock, and she's just incredible. I've got to say that, to put that out there. What was it like? Arya? Oh, it was amazing. It was such a fun experience. I think the atmosphere on set was just like a playground. We were just singing and dancing and fooling around, but in a professional way. Nida just creates this amazing atmosphere that's full of love and support, and I think that's what was so special about it, is that the cast just felt like family, and so it was really easy. It didn't feel like work. We just came and we played with each other. Manzoor. Not in a weird way. Arya. Not in a creepy way. One of the things that I really enjoyed about the film is your choices with editing. I liked how you cut. It wasn't smooth transitions, and I really dug that. So can you talk about how you came up with that? Was that in the script,